Good evening, guys, and welcome to this live stream. I am joined by not only Reese, but we have a helper. Here's Arnold. Arnold is helping me with the stream. He has everything set up. As you can see, he is very hyper right now. He's nocturnal, I believe, because when I try to sleep, he'll always wake me up. But good to see all of you here. Arnold just wanted to get a little bit of screen time. I don't know anything about this demo. All I know is that it's short, and I'm joined by Reese, and T&D is too busy playing Sonic R. But if you want some more Arnold, here he is.
Arnold is amazing.
Arnold's amazing? Alright, Arnold,
Yes.
what are you going to say to the audience? I don't really think he has much to say on his mind, but he's being a good hamster. He's learned not to bite. He has become very tame. He has food in his cheeks, and when my dad saw him today, he thought he gained weight, but in reality, he just has the cheeks filled with food. I don't know if you could see it, but I'm not sure if you could see his red eyes either, because that's one of his notable traits, hence why I named him Arnold. But, Arnold, we love you, but this isn't going to be an Arnold stream tonight, but we really like to have you around, and you've been a great help, so I'm going to put you in your cage. You can play in the mulch again. We're gonna play some WarioWare. So
I like how your Switch menu is all Donkey Kong games and WarioWare.
Yeah, that's definitely the Meech menu. Alright, Arnold's going in his house right now. I'm gonna add some upgrades to his cage soon, because I got him a new one that you can put additions to. It's been a while since I had a hamster, but I remember why I love having him so much.
WarioWare Get It Together is that, like, for a WarioWare game on Switch, I was just, like, so worried that it wasn't gonna happen, because it kind of felt like for a while that a WarioWare game on Switch just wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that too. I mean, it's kind of like the same case with Mario Kart 9 and Donkey Kong, but as you can see, there's much love for the King of Kong himself. So, yeah, let me read some of the chat. I'm actually going to turn off the lights for this. Just needed the lights on so you could see Arnold. That's all I care about. So, I'm going to read the comments. Hey, Demeech. Soshi, good to see you here. This is a time I like that I got a job as a carrot cake. Face reveal. A hamster has been running this channel the whole time. Sup using the face cam I see. Nah, that wasn't a face cam. That was a ham cam. Just for the hamster. I just so happened to be in it. Also, Fabrizio rejected the offer to replace Mario.
You were showing your pet human and hamster.
Yeah. Except the gator is a vegetarian. But, if he ran out of food, I'd probably be the better option. Let's see, WarioWare was supposed to be in the place of 1-2 Switch. Yeah, I don't understand why Nintendo made 1-2 Switch instead of a Mii game or WarioWare game to showcase the Switch.
Yeah, it was basically a tech demo.
With WarioWare Get It Together, though, I'm not sure what it's going to be like. I have no idea of what to expect. All I know is that I need to check out the game. And I know it's short, so, you know, Reese was kind of doing some foreshadowing here. We are going to be playing some Donkey Kong, of course, because Nintendo might not acknowledge their most important game, but I will. Screw you, Groose. Alright, so I'm told to watch the opening cutscene. Wow, that was fast.
And I really like how both Jimmy T and Moda are like the two main characters behind Wario in the thumbnail, because those are my two favorite characters.
Jimmy T's my favorite. Let me just... It's kind of weird how they use realistic locations. It kind of reminds me of the Amazing World of Gumball.
Yeah.
Wow, Wario actually finished a game? I hope it lives up to that. Oh, crap.
Yeah, I'm so glad that this game has voice acting, because I was kind of worried that it wouldn't.
I knew it would. But, hey, one thing I like about this is how accurate it is to the Switch. Because, as you can see, Wario had problems with his game system. Only this time, Oh, it explains why everyone is, like, in the chibi art style.
It's WarioWare, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl.
Also, I love how one of the buttons is literally a piece of crap. Like, it's literally crap. Okay.
Brilliant Wario, Shining Ware.
Alright, so I saw the opening cutscene. I thought it was pretty funny. I think it's actually better than the one in WarioWare Gold because I really like the animation here much better.
Yeah.
It was kind of like South Park animation, if you know what I mean, in the first one.
And you know how the I'm sorry to bring this up, but you know, in Paper Mario: The Origami King, the cutscenes are amazing in that game. This is also by Intelligent Systems, so I think and also Fire Emblem. There's also good cutscenes in that game. So I think Intelligent Systems can make really good cutscenes.
Alright, so the audio is on. I really don't want you guys to hear the echo. So let's see. Oh, Mona's a teen? I don't know, she can drive a motorcycle, but in the US, you can be 16 and drive. Which is ridiculous, by the way. I think you should have to be 18 to drive, because it's just my unpopular opinion, but I don't think that people who are 16 and 17, or even 18 for that matter, sometimes don't have the capability to drive. Because it's a very risky thing to do, and people drive fast, but this isn't about cars or anything, this is about WarioWare. But congratulations, Soshi, getting authentic copies of games is always good. You gotta be careful, though, because a lot of bootlegs are coming out of other places for N64 games. GBA, forget about it. The Pokemon games...
It's interesting how you could do local wireless with this demo.
But I don't have anyone in my family who has a Switch. Maybe we'll need to get Arnold one. Alright, let's see what this game's like. And if you're wondering what controller I'm using the Pro Controller. Why am I using that? Well, for starters, I wanted to see if it was compatible with the Pro Controller or if you needed Joy-Cons. So it appears that it is fully compatible with the Pro Controller. So we have one mode to play, and since this is a demo, of course, we're just seeing what the game's like.
I feel like the menus look a lot like WarioWare Gold, which makes sense. Like with the like the font and everything.
Yeah, a little bit. Believe it or not, Wario's walking on air. So, Reese, I'm gonna need your help. If we get some questions from the fans that don't spoil anything, let me know, because I'll try to answer questions and play the game as simultaneously as possible. Wow, this actually... Or wait, go on.
I just wanted to say that you have to play it multiple times to see all of the micro games.
Oh, I'm down to play WarioWare. That's with every WarioWare game, though. This video game maker loves treasure, money, and garlic. Wow, they actually reference Wario Land. And money. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, they, actually, no, I won't spoil it. But it was in the trailer, but I'm just gonna let you find out in the gameplay.
So, there's really good use of the rumble, I can see already. I don't know why he has a basketball.
Yeah, his attack is basically the shoulder bash.
Is this the closest we're gonna get to a new Wario Land game? I hope not.
Wario Land Float.
So what I'm noticing with this game is that it is, in a way, like traditional WarioWare, but it's different. Alright. Buy my game, will ya? You don't need Skyward Sword HD. Ah! My game's cheaper,
like
too.
I said in that one discussion that I did, well, the WarioWare discussion that I did by myself, it's basically kind of like another evolution of WarioWare, kind of like how the other games did something different. This one kind of does something different also.
But it's still WarioWare. It's not like Game & Wario, which is completely different. So we got Young Cricket now, and they all have special abilities. So he has a high jump, so he would probably be the Luigi of the WarioWare series. Except instead of being green and a plumber, he is wearing blue and is a ninja. I guess the Nintendo ninjas are real. This guy counts. Oh, wait! 18 volts here, too? He doesn't even have to move.
There's actually a bunch of characters to unlock in the demo.
So it doesn't look like he can jump, but he can throw discs. Which makes sense, because Nintendo wants to forget all about the Wii and Wii U. You know, one thing I do like about the Switch is that it uses cartridges, because I don't like discs, because they're more prone to breaking.
Yeah. And and they scratch easily.
Yeah. Alright, so we got the gist of how playable characters work. Alright, keep it up. We gotta hit the soccer ball, or if you're outside the US, football. I'm getting so tempted to reference the orange, but I decided not to. So we're fly swatting now. What's cool is you can actually control the characters. Alright, so we have to strum the guitar. Okay, everything is cool.
I'm not sure if these micro games in the demo are just I'm not sure if they're just Wario's micro games or a mixture of different micro games from different
I'm not sure either. Come on, I want to collect all of these. Come on! No. Still getting used to the game. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is different from any other WarioWare I played. Like I said, I heard it was short, but... You know, the only thing I have an issue with, or could potentially have an issue with, is... Alright, we got a game over, but that's okay. We'll just restart like you can in WarioWare. I hope I don't have to do the whole thing again. Oh, Mona's here to help? So we get introduced to new characters.
Yeah, you can play through it until you unlock all of the characters.
Interesting. Alright, we can throw a boomerang. I would expect Mona to use something else, like, I don't know, maybe a pizza box or something? After all, she has a restaurant named after her. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I think it's cool what they're doing, though. But my main concern with this game is that I mean, someone mentioned it. Oh, wait, over 200 micro games? Okay, that sounds good. Let me watch more of this. Okay, so... Yeah, these are some micro games we've never seen before. We have all kinds of different stuff. Yeah, this definitely looks like it could be worth the $50. I have good faith in Intelligent Systems in creating a great game like they did with WarioWare Gold. But it's like... Oh no.
Is here.
T&D is here, guys. Quick, the Sonic fans here. Oh no.
Oh boy. Hello everybody. Good to see everyone today.
Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you. How's everyone going?
Oh.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Especially since we got a spiffy new demo out here today. You guys there?
Yeah, we're here. I'm just trying to hypnotize Wario. Come on, is it working?
So, have you unlocked all the characters yet in the demo?
No. Oh, so we gotta escape. I'm not sure if this is referencing another Nintendo game. But with the pixel art style, I'm not entirely sure. This is definitely not referencing Mario Paint, even though there are flies.
Hey everybody. What's up, Soshi? What's up, Carpesser?
No.
Yeah, Sonic fans sure do have a lot to talk about today. Oh boy.
Oh, damn it.
Big deals about everything. Hello?
We're here. I'm kind of getting engaged in this game. I'm not sure where Reese is. Probably playing Paper Mario or something. Actually, he was going to.
You know that one micro game where you collect the gems kind of reminds me of Wario Land.
That does remind me of Wario Land, actually. Right there, Wario Land 4.
Oh, come on.
The way the gems are designed.
Yeah.
So, I apologize.
I really like how Wario has the shoulder bash as the move.
Yeah, me too. Now, I apologize if I kind of suck at the game, but, you know, I did not know that Kat and Anna were twins. They jump non-stop, though. I'm trying to think if there's a game related to that, because I believe there's something like that.
So, Demetri, what are your first impressions so far?
I really like the gameplay. It's different from what I expected, but I think it's definitely cool. And considering this is a multiplayer game, I hope that it has some of the online too. But
yeah, I didn't. There was an overview trailer that they released in Japan, and I think I saw something about online.
It just depends because Nintendo. All right, what the hell is this? All right, let me see the cast of characters. I'm just gonna analyze this real quick. So there seems to be more of them.
Favorite game, Minecraft.
Let's not.
Why not?
You know why.
Oh, come on.
We found this troll talking about Minecraft, but it's just...
What is it doing to our youth?
Shut your damn mouth, will ya? Otherwise, I'll make sure that the only game you play for the rest of your life is Sonic Forces. But do you think we'll get a Cars 4? I've actually never seen the Cars movie, and I really intend on never seeing them. It's just not something that I would particularly want to see.
Yeah, the only one that I really like is the first one.
Hold on, guys. I gotta get some OJ while I'm watching The Simpsons.
You're an idiot. You are a freaking idiot. I said specifically, before we did this stream, not to mention Annoying Orange because that ship has sailed, yet you bring it up anyway.
So sorry. So sorry. That's exactly what I was referencing. Of course.
I hate you. And I hate the Annoying Orange too, but I think I hate you just a little more than the orange. At least the orange is funny. Hey T&D, can you blow bubbles with your spit? Come on, it's fun like this. You're not trying. It's fun.
Oh boy.
Okay, I have to admit.
Demo, or did he somehow get the game early? This is a demo.
Yeah.
You could play it. You can download it right now.
I like that there's a treasure theme. I don't like...
I wish that we had a few more mini games to look at in this demo.
They're called micro games.
Yeah, get it right.
Okay, jeez, guys, alright.
No. Who's my favorite WarioWare character? Jimmy T.
Mine is 9-volt.
Mine is a tie of Jimmy T and Mona.
But so far, this is really fun.
I hate playing as Kat and Anna. I think the most fun character is probably Mona.
I would probably say Wario. Who won? Oh wait, we got a Splatoon themed mini game or micro game. That's pretty cool. Alright, level.
Yeah, that's one thing that I didn't want to spoil for you.
Okay, I definitely want to see it, just don't spoil it. And if you do, you're gonna be sent to the depths of hell.
I was talking about the Splatoon.
Oh.
Does anyone else say Pikachu and then fall back in their chair?
Only you. There we go. I think 5-volt, 18 volts pretty good.
Yeah, I like 18-volt too. It's a pretty unique WarioWare game, I have to say.
That's what I like about WarioWare. It's like none of the games are the same. WarioWare Gold is kind of like the best of compilation, but I'd say this is the first traditional WarioWare since maybe WarioWare Smooth Moves or DIY.
Yeah.
DIY had a selection of micro games, but it was all about making the micro games, not really playing them. Though it did have Jimmy T's awesome micro games of Body Rock. T&D hated that.
I feel like they were stuck with WarioWare for a while. I guess because of the touchscreen consoles that they had.
Yeah. Okay, so I see a lot of people are pissed off that Waluigi is not playable in this game. I understand why. I like the facial expressions, though. Game & Wario was divisive, to say the least. Some people liked it, some didn't, but if there's anything most people can agree with, it's definitely not a traditional WarioWare. I liked it, but I understand how others might not.
Yeah, I really like how, like, each, like, playing as, the different characters, like, it gives, like, a lot of replayability, because each micro game is kind of different with each character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says it has over 200, which is a little bit less than WarioWare Gold, but with WarioWare Gold, that was micro games that already existed. This is, like, brand new stuff.
It seems like the micro games in this game have a little more effort put into them than other games.
Yeah, they're definitely fun.
Well, it definitely feels like they found a new, fresh, innovative style for WarioWare going forward. Because I do feel like the series was getting a bit stale. Not that it was bad, but, you know, it was getting a little samey.
I mean, it was getting stale because Nintendo didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, Orbulon's with us. Come on, why couldn't it have been Jimmy T? We get this weird alien instead.
By the way, that's the last character you're gonna unlock.
Alright. Alright, he sucks things below him by activating his beam. I'm pretty sure if this wasn't a Nintendo game, I'd get to... It's just... Never mind.
Oh, they reveal more information even after you unlock everything.
Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll let you guys answer questions, just always follow the rule, keep it PG, and no mention of the orange whatsoever. You got that? And I mean it, too.
Sure, I was just saying I wanted to get orange juice. That's it.
Yeah, it references the annoying orange. But, you know, you could probably mention other YouTubers like Fred. Actually, never mind. We already saw enough of Fred in 2012. I can't believe that guy got 3 TV movies.
Yeah.
As Arnold says, I'll be back.
Alright, so let's see. Sochi says, hey everyone, what's the Pac-Man bonus for after the strawberry? Oh, this is tough. If I get this wrong, I'm sorry, but I think it's orange?
Well, you know we weren't...
Oh no, no!
I'm gonna tell the beach.
Sochi! How could you do this to me?
Annoying strawberry.
Oh my god. Sochi, I thought we were friends. Oh man. I walked right into that.
Oh, they're just all, like, look, they're like, it's like when they tried to get me to say Paper Mario. It's like...
Oh my god. You guys are evil. You guys are evil. Wow. Now I'm gonna get in trouble. Now Demeech is gonna force feed me orange juice as a punishment.
I like how Cartfessor said annoying Doc Hudson.
We have a lot of Cars references today.
Troublesome. Anton Retro said, troublesome Tangerine. Annoying Grape.
Annoying Marshmallow.
Annoying watermelon. I want to see everyone just go through all of the fruits and just saying annoying Waluigi. Just wait.
Here's the meat! Okay, this is not looking good. This is really not looking good. I'm seeing the chat. I just left to go to the freaking bathroom, and what am I greeted to? A bunch of freaking oranges, as if I didn't spend 10 hours. No, wait, let me finish my rant.
I just have to say, it was Soshi's fault. I'm sorry, but it was Soshi's fault.
I don't care. I don't care whose fault it was. I don't care whose fault it was. There's no reason to include him. And now he's joining the stream? What have you guys done? I can't even take a bathroom break without being berated by a talking orange? I spent over 10 hours making a video on how evil he was, and all you guys do is remind me about how much I hate this freaking orange.
Demeech, if you hate him so much, why is there a GIF of him on the bottom right corner of your screen?
He just summoned and appeared here. I don't know what he's doing there. I don't know why he's here.
Yeah, well, Soshi tricked me into saying orange by saying, what's the fruit that comes after strawberry in Pac-Man?
Wouldn't that be a peach?
Is it?
I don't care. I just don't want any mention of the annoying orange. Okay, guys.
Or peach.
I'm just messing with you guys. I wanted to see if I could troll you guys back. You can mention the orange, it's just...
I like how everyone's just like... like it kind of spiraled out from like Soshi's thing, and then people were just like spamming a bunch of oranges in the chat.
Oh my god.
You guys are idiots.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna play more WarioWare.
Adjective and a fruit, like primitive peach, pesky peach, aggravating apple.
Oh wait, what's this? What's the variety pack? Is this DLC or what is this? Or these are modes? Wait, it's a mode of the game?
I think it's like the side modes.
Okay,
like
cool.
WarioWare Gold. Like I think it's like the collectibles and the side games.
I'll be right back, guys.
Please leave.
I'm just getting some OJs to watch The Simpsons. That's it.
You are so dumb. If anyone wonders why I became emo,
it's not like I make a video in front of a golf course asking weird questions.
That's enough.
I'll be back.
Alright, so we're gonna play as Orbulon, and he has a vacuum cleaner, but how is this really gonna help? He can move, he can also hover. I'm sure Rhythm Heaven would have something to do with oranges. But this game already did answer one of my questions about the game, which I was concerned about, is whether or not it would have enough content or be another crap fest like Mario Golf. And as it turns out, Intelligent Systems is likely putting out a game of high quality yet again. So I'm very happy about that.
This time with no restrictions.
Yeah. WarioWare can do whatever he wants, except when it comes to Waluigi.
That's literally like the only restriction in WarioWare, like no Waluigi.
What came first, the color orange or the fruit orange? I'm actually not sure. That's a good question, though. Thank you, Lulio. You know, as long as you don't mention the orange, we love you too. Yes, we do. Ooh, ooh. Waluigi's ability in this game would be to summon assist trophies. I know this sounds super petty, but when you saw Waluigi revealed as an assist trophy, didn't you kind of feel disappointed? Like, I would say that didn't really make E3 2018 any better, in my opinion. I was already hating that E3 enough, but we could talk about that all day.
Yeah, I really like how these micro games play. They're really fun. Like, just like with actually like controlling the character.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Does it show you all the micro games like in an index? Or no?
Hey, everyone.
Well, it does that in the final game, but not in the demo. Because it does show you, like, as one of the,
I'm just gonna restart.
Wario
Oh, wait, you
back
can't
thing.
restart?
Hey, everyone. Glove Nice here.
Alright.
I was a little
Just give me
disappointed
one
about
second.
Waluigi being an assist, but I'm glad he wasn't just a lifeless spirit. So what are we up to, fellas?
We're just playing some WarioWare. Just needed to pause the game for a second. Alright. Sakurai, I think, went on record to say that he doesn't think people actually want Waluigi in Smash and that he's just a meme. Alright, so it seems like the micro games are starting to repeat. Reese, are there any others that I'm missing or no?
I'm not sure. I think I went through all of them, but I'm just playing them again just to get a high score. To see how high I can get in the game.
How high can you get? That actually will go into our next game. And no one's gonna get high here. Okay, wait, hold on. There's a featured Spotlight 4. Okay, you can compete online for top scores and times in the Wario Cup. I prefer the Wario Cup from Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix. Give one of your members a Prezi and see what happens. Interesting. So this essentially...
on controls.
Okay, I just saw Dr. Wario.
There's this feature in the game where if you speak into the Joy-Con and say Among Us sus, you unlock the imposter in WarioWare.
And you also get the imposter micro game pack.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna ask you a question. Since we already saw what the demo is pretty much all about, and since, you know, we're just pretty much done playing WarioWare for now, because it's just like a small demo, I'd like to give my first impressions, and I'd also like to ask you guys, you want to see some Donkey Kong next? Because if Nintendo's not going to celebrate, I will. Because Dimitri does what Nintendo don't.
I thought that was Sega.
Well, I will say that Sega does treat fan games better, and that's going to relate to the new video, but my impressions of the game? I actually like it more than I expected to, which is weird to say because I always love WarioWare games, but there's just something about this game that is so much fun, it's so clever, which is what the WarioWare series is, and this game, I do have a very slight concern that the game may use the fix-it-later approach, though I'm 95% certain it won't. And unlike Mario Golf, which is $60, this game's only $50. $40 if you get it at Walmart, so screw you, TND. There's no Walmart in New York.
Well, I could always order online.
I wonder if it's the same price online, because I don't think it is.
I already pre-ordered it at Best Buy.
Is there any pre-order bonus? Also, I need to get rid of an orange. Alright. Goodbye. Here, let me just get another GIF instead. This isn't going to be a wild stream like that other one. I just need to find the right GIF for what I'm going to play.
I think we should do one of those wild, I think, like, maybe when the game actually comes out, we should do another wild stream.
Yeah, I agree.
Sure.
I mean, it'd fit well with WarioWare.
Guys, what is everyone's favorite fruit? I mean, I'm just kind of curious. I don't know. I'm just, like, I would say mine would have to be of the citrus variety. Oh, I don't know, grapefruit or...
I don't know what your favorite fruit is, but if you continue doing this stream, you are going to get kicked off. Will we have to ban you? Alright, here we go.
Grapefruit? No, have you ever read the Poppleton books?
No, I never have.
It's about this pig. There's this one there's this one book where he eats a grapefruit, and his lips go inside out, and he hates it, and that's the book.
Is that all the book consists of?
Yes.
So there's no good ending or anything?
I don't think so, no.
That's horrible! That's absolutely terrible. That is just...
I know. It's like when he was... It's like when he ate the grapefruit, it's like he was holding in a fart or something.
Not a dumb question. Yes, this is the WarioWare Get It Together demo. Unfortunately, I won't get Nintendo review copies, and I never will apply for the program because I'm pretty sure that if I was getting games for free, I would be biased. But that's not always the case, but also I like physical copies. That way, if they're bad, I can sell them.
Soshi is gloating about the fact that he tricked me into mentioning oranges.
I don't think he tricked you. I think he just wanted to. So we're going to actually switch controllers to using my favorite controller for 2D games, because we're going to be playing some Donkey Kong. Let me get my controller. It's right near me. I do have an Afterglow controller, which I got on eBay for like 25 bucks. It's wireless, but this controller is much better to use for 2D games. There's something off about the Switch Pro controller, and I'm not sure what it is. With the D-pad. Apparently... No, we're never doing Chuck E. Cheese party games again. That was a one-time thing.
I mean, what about Shamu's Adventure on the Nintendo GameCube?
How about this? Shadow the Hedgehog on the GameCube. Please act like Donkey Kong for the rest of the stream. Would that just consist of me throwing barrels and throwing fireballs and cement pans that look like pies? If so, I probably could do that another time, but not now because I don't have any barrels with me. But, you know.
Or you could do it like Rise of the Planet of the Columns.
I actually think that Donkey Kong isn't a villain. I think that Mario is the true villain.
I think he's just a monkey.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he's a protagonist in more games than he's the villain, so...
No, but in this game, he's not the villain. And I'll tell you why. Because the story of Donkey Kong is that Donkey Kong goes loose after Mario mistreated him. Which is seen in the Game & Watch game Donkey Kong Circus, where he makes Donkey Kong participate in these circus acts, and when he fails, he just laughs at him. He seems like an awful pet owner, and if you don't think that's proof enough, wait till you see Mario and Donkey Kong Jr., where he tries to electrocute a baby monkey just trying to rescue his father. So Mario is truly the villain, so this is the first game where you're actually playing as an anti-hero. I'm not sure if Mario's even the hero in any game. I mean, Mario Brothers, it just showcases him doing some extermination work in a sewer. I'm not sure if that's really heroic.
If we look at the lore of the Donkey Kong Country television show, and we look at the Legend of the Crystal Coconut, we can clearly see that Mario has always haunted Cranky Kong's dreams.
And apparently this Kong is Cranky Kong?
Correct. That what happened?
Donkey Kong's Mario's illegal pet ape who somehow got on the loose? Yeah, you shouldn't have had a pet gorilla to begin with, Mario. Though this was before the Travis the Chimp fiasco. There was actually a story where someone had a pet chimpanzee, and one day it went wild. And
yeah, that's very sad.
Yeah, it is
really
sad.
Story.
But also, you have to understand that some animals shouldn't be kept as pets. And I would say that
some animals need to be on their own.
Yeah.
For specific reasons.
Like, there are some exotic pets which are totally fine. Like hedgehogs, for example, or ferrets. But don't have a pet gorilla. And if you're gonna have one, treat it well. That's why Donkey Kong isn't the villain.
Hey, Dimitri, can I send you something?
What?
Real quick? Just gonna send you something. Just look really closely.
Are you referencing the evil monkey from Family Guy? Is that the one you were talking about?
I don't know. It was just random. I just saw that and I was like, what?
Do you know the lore behind it? It turns out he isn't actually a villain.
Wait. Are you looking at the same thing I'm looking at?
When Soshi mentioned the evil monkey from Family Guy?
No, a comment, it's up.
Oh, Cartfester said, "Where's Reese? I'm here, don't worry."
Oh yeah, he's here.
Alright. Now don't distract me. But I'm gonna see what this was. Oh, it was Bring Your Pet to Work Day? Was that the one? Actually, I know which one it is now. But yeah, what's weird about this game is that the stages are out of order if you play it internationally. Like if you play this game in Japan, the levels will be in order, but not here.
Does anyone remember the show Cow and Chicken?
You, sir, are an idiot.
What?
All you are is an idiotic buffoon behind a keyboard who likes to play Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't play my PC.
Cartfester said 75N, the Smash stage that no one likes.
You know, Cartfester, you finally made a comment that was relevant instead of something completely off-topic or weird. Thank you.
Ooh, how is Joe doing?
Is it bad that I always think of the Smash stage when I hit the 75N in Donkey Kong? Like I think, oh, that's the worst Smash stage.
Am I the only one who likes it? I think I am.
I like the Cement Factory one.
I mean, if it's in like the Omega or Battlefield form, that's fine because I do like the aesthetic and everything. But just the stages, the regular form of it is just awful.
I'd say my least favorite stage in Smash is the Kirby one. The gigantic Kirby stage. I don't know what it's called. It's something from Superstar. The Great Cave Offense or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't care what it's called, that stage. Oh, crap. They got rid of the one decent part of 75 meter?
I know you're probably going to reference that one video, but my favorite stage in Smash is Minecraft World.
No, I'm not going to reference the thing, but... I understand why it's your favorite, though, but I don't have Fighter Pass 2.
Oh, crap. My Switch, Doc.
Stop distracting me, guys.
And my second favorite stage is Paper Mario.
Actually, that makes complete sense. I'm just surprised that Minecraft's your first favorite stage. I would expect Paper Mario to be your all-time favorite.
The reason why the Minecraft world is my favorite stage is because Minecraft Steve was my most wanted character for like 5 years. Or actually, probably longer than that. Ever since I probably got into Minecraft around 2013, I just wanted Steve and Smash. So,
What's so funny?
Sorry, Reese. Kale B. Dude says, guys, listen to the Unicorn Rap by Annoying Orange. It's one of the worst songs ever made.
I just saw Friday 2, Revenge of the Fries, and I really don't want to see any more Annoying Orange. Like, I feel like I did that enough in 2010. I honestly... Okay, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna state this for the record. I'll admit that when I was younger, I used to like watching The Annoying Orange. I understand that Danebo has a lot of talent, but The Annoying Orange is a definition of two things. 1, wasted potential, and 2, overstaying your welcome. Danebo has a lot of talent. He was successful with his other videos, yet somehow sold his soul to a talking orange, and never made videos like he did in the past again. But considering what YouTube is now, I kind of understand where he's coming from. I just wish that YouTube would be for creators, not just pretty much a babysitting site.
Going to the topic of Smash stages, the Paper Mario stage, even though it's themed a lot around Sticker Star, the second part is the second part in the middle of the stage is based on the SS Flavion from Thousand Year Door. So that's why it's one of my favorites, and it has an amazing remix of Road Port in the middle of it.
I also think that the Piranha Plant has an attack from Paper Mario, or am I wrong?
Oh yeah, and it's the attack that the Putrid Piranha does in for the older Paper Mario games. And I think it also has an alt too that's kind of related to that.
So this is a Cement Factory stage that was missing from the NES version, and also a lot of other versions of Donkey Kong. I know for certain it's not in the Atari 2600 one, but why would you want to play that to begin with?
Well, talk to people who played Pac-Man on the Atari 2600.
As Chill says, that's even worse. Miss Pac-Man and Junior Pac-Man were pretty good on the Atari 2600, though. It was
too late by the time they came out, though.
It's too late. It's already in motion.
It was a fiasco.
E.T. was even worse.
Yeah, it caused a crash of 1983. Well, there was a lot of factors to that, but that was one of the factors.
I think it was just oversaturation. Like, you know how fads die out, don't you?
But it was also crappy ports of arcade games.
It wasn't just crappy ports of arcade games. It wasn't just...
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, it doesn't help that there were an oversaturation of crappy ports of arcade games.
Pac-Man was the only one, I would say, that was truly disgraceful.
Yeah.
So, Professor said, for me, Costume Pack 11, I hope we get Hornet, 3D Fazbear, Jonesy, Shovel Knight, and Blinky the Ghost.
I can see Freddy. I could probably see Jonesy. Shovel Knight, sure. Who's Hornet?
I think
Blinky?
That's from Hollow Knight.
Oh.
Also...
I could see any of them, honestly.
I heard the rumors about the Mario movie, including Spike as a character, Foreman Spike from Wrecking Crew. What if it's actually just a regular Spike, but just made to be goofy? Also, what if Spike is the final character of Fighter Pass 2?
They said it was a boss Spike.
Yeah.
So what if it's Grubba from the Thousand Year Door?
Or Tubba Blubba?
Yeah. Well, Tubba Blubba wasn't a boss. He was a boss, but I meant like Grubba was kind of like the boss of the Glitz Pit. So I was kind of thinking like a boss Spike.
Perhaps.
I mean, the guy who's voicing him has an incredibly deep voice with a strong Brooklyn accent.
Okay, never mind.
The enemy Spike from Mario 3 is gonna have that voice.
I don't know, the first Mario movie had Iggy and Spike, which were completely random characters. Spike was the enemy from Mario 3, who has somehow appeared in a lot of Mario spin-offs. So,
to be fair, Nintendo was not involved with the first movie's production at all, and they're more involved with this one.
Were they involved with the cartoons by any chance?
I think they were just like, oh, there's a character in Mario called Iggy, and then there's a character called Spike.
Yeah.
Just have them be completely random characters.
I mean, look, Miyamoto is an executive producer on this film. I'm sure Nintendo has their hands in this film. Whether or not it's going to be bad, it'll be recognizably Mario.
Okay, this is when stuff starts to get really difficult in Donkey Kong. So I have to make a decision here. I think I'm gonna do...
Donkey Kong. Imagine Jim Carrey as Toad.
Do we need to imagine that? How about Adam Sandler as Bowser?
That would be awful.
Oh, so Nintendo was involved with the cartoons? That did make sense, because they were pretty faithful to the games, I would say, for the most part. Like, the characters were definitely from the games, but I think Bowser's design was messed up. He looked like a combination of Wart and Bowser, but the show was a combination of Mario 1 and 2.
Nintendo of America was involved, so I don't think Japan got a lot of like input. So like the fact that Mario and Luigi were from Brooklyn was probably an American thing.
I mean, that was in the first Mario Brothers game.
Yeah, but now it's rewritten to the fact that they were given to us, that a stork brought them to the Mushroom Kingdom.
I don't know, the Mario lore is more complicated than the Zelda one. But we're gonna play some more Donkey Kong. As you can see, that's not even my highest score. Yes, I remember Mad because you referenced it. Mad was weird.
Hopefully Pinkle Peach is in the movie. Said Yellow Shoe.
Cartfester said Rebel Wilson as Bowser Jr.? What kind of sense does that make? You know who Rebel Wilson is, right, T&D? Or Reese?
Oh yeah, I know who she is.
She's from Pitch Perfect. She's an Australian girl. I'm gonna restart, because I already wasted it.
Rebel Wilson.
That wouldn't make sense, though. It
sounds like Illumination, though.
Hopefully Pickled Peach is in the movie. If there's an execution scene, yes. I really hate the animated cutout style Mad has.
You know what they should do, if they have Pinkle Peach in the movie? They just go to, Roadport from Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door, and then they hang Pinkle Peach on the gallows.
Actually, wouldn't that break it? Because Pickled Peach is apparently made of metal.
You know what I was just thinking? Let's humor the idea that Foreman Spike might be in the Mario movie. What if they actually touch on the events of Donkey Kong in this too?
Makes sense.
I don't know.
What if they go from like Yoshi's Island to Donkey Kong to I'm pretty sure Wrecking Crew takes place before Mario Bros. So
I would say they take place around the same time.
That what?
I would say they take place around the same time. Wrecking Crew and Mario Brothers. It's just bizarre that Wrecking Crew didn't start off as an arcade game. Maybe it was on the Versus system.
I mean, it could have.
I think Mario Bros would take place after, because it has it kind of has like similar elements to Super Mario Bros. With the coins and then the shell creepers resembling Koopas.
I don't know. Yeah. Wrecking Crew also had the fireballs from Mario Brothers.
Jerry Seinfeld as Yoshi?
You guys are thinking of some weird choices, but keep them coming.
I hope. Actually, Jerry Seinfeld as Waluigi would be funny, or the guy who played as Kramer as Waluigi.
Okay.
If you guys are Seinfeld fans.
There was this one,
the villain of the movie will be Rob?
There was this one 4chan post from, a while ago. It was like a meme, and it was basically,
Number 15.
I didn't even find it, but it's like...
Elon Musk is Wario?
It's basically like the worst case scenario.
For the Mario movie? Yeah, I remember seeing something like that, but it's just like I didn't really pay attention to it.
It's so unrealistic that I stopped reading after I saw who the cast was.
If it's funny,
I can't.
Show me, but if it's just some idiot making fake rumors, I don't care.
It's like, I need to send this. It's like, this summer, everyone's favorite plumber is coming to the big screen. Cut the Bowser voiced by Adam Sandler.
Oh my god.
But I wanted to ask you guys a serious question, because this does relate to Donkey Kong and it relates to Mario Brothers as well. What do you think the true start of the Mario series was? Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, or Super Mario Brothers? Because it appears Nintendo has quite the obsession with Super Mario Brothers, and although the game was influential, it was clearly not Mario's first appearance. That would be in Donkey Kong, and there is a theory that Mario and Jumpman are different, But no, if you play Donkey Kong Jr., you'll quickly realize that this is indeed Mario. Like, even in the cutscene, it says it.
I know what the beach can't right now, but, TND, look.
Let me see. Okay, let's read this. This summer, everyone's favorite plumber is coming to the big screen. Cuts to Bowser, voiced by Adam Sandler. Kesha starts playing Wake Up in the Morning feeling like P. Diddy. Mario wakes up giddy for the morning as Peach is carried away in this distance. His alarm is still going off and he can't hear her. Scrolls through some messages. Looks up as he's about to read. Princess Peach kidnapped. Remember to take up Luigi, whose alarm is the local radio. In other news, Princess Peach has been Mario voiced by Aziz Ansari. It's me, your brother Mario. We need to get an early started on our day if we're going to get anything done. Luigi, voiced by Owen Wilson. Just go without me, man. Mario. But together we are the Super Mario Brothers. Without you, I'm just regular Mario brother. Two brothers will find themselves. Mario. What? Peach is missing? Oh, really? And maybe Peach. Mario.
That sounds so stupid it could be true. But also, since Miyamoto's involved, I'm not sure.
I'm trying to find... Okay, wow, really? But they first have to find Bowser. Bowser, I know what girls like. Presents a bundle of fire flowers to Peach. Fire flower? Peach kicks him in the... I can't say that.
Alright, I think that's enough. But could you read some of the comments asking where the Mario series truly started? Because I would say it started with Donkey Kong. But I'd be perfectly fine if Nintendo considered Mario Brothers the first Mario game.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just read the rest of the post. I'll read the comments now. Okay. Illumination should hire you for the script.
Nintendo, hire this man.
I would have loved to write the script for the Mario movie, but yeah, they did not contact me.
Hardfesser said Seth MacFarlane would be perfect for Lord Farquaad in the Shrek reboot.
You know,
He's not wrong. That would be amazing.
Is Seth MacFarlane short though? Because Lord Farquaad is notoriously short.
They could CGI him. You know how in the first Captain America, like they put Chris Evans' face on like a skinny body double? Maybe they'll do the same with Lord Farquaad, but with Seth MacFarlane.
That's ridiculous.
The inevitable Shrek reboot's coming.
To Nintendo, it's Super Mario Brothers? I don't know, Nintendo has shoved so many 8-bit Marios in my face, I'm just sick of Super Mario Brothers at this point. Plus, I think Donkey Kong's a true start. But I digress. Also, I hate that they never really reference the original Mario Brothers.
Well, there was a year of Luigi.
That was the only time, and that was the best anniversary celebration they ever had. Anything else pales in comparison. Like, for Mario's 35th anniversary, what does he get? A collection of ports that expire? Alright. Alright, guys, means you're going to bed?
No, I'm just gonna head out. I got some stuff that I need to take care of for school next week.
I appreciate your honesty. Alright, thank you for joining anyway. It's just you and me, Reese.
Yep, thanks for having me, guys, and chat, I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye, everyone.
That burp was slang for see ya.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna talk about the infuriating fruit.
I trust you, I don't trust T&D. Okay, come on.
Super Mario Bros. 35 was the worst part of the anniversary. Well, I mean, the game itself was really good, but it's just unfortunate that they had to take it offline.
30th anniversary was great. It's just people don't remember it because Nintendo didn't really promote it heavily. What was worse, the 25th or 35th anniversary?
I would have to say 25th, because, like, they really didn't do much for the 25th, and what they did do was just the All-Stars port.
Yeah. But again, it wasn't like they had a bunch of stuff and just took it off the shelf for no real reason.
Yeah, and the thing I did like about the 35th anniversary is that they actually had a decent amount of things that they did for it, even during the pandemic. Like because I kind of include stuff like Mario Kart Live Home Circuit and the 3D World plus Bowser's Fury as a part of the anniversary, because they kind of included it with like the direct and everything, so I kind of consider that a part of the anniversary.
Good idea, or good point. But before you go on the tangent, we're just gonna play one more round of Donkey Kong, and then we're gonna play a little bit of Mario Brothers. Do you have anything to do tomorrow, Reese, or are you able to stay up until like 1 or so, or 12:30?
I could stay up a little longer.
Yeah, Reese and I are night owls. Arnold's a night owl too, if you wanted to know. Arnold keeps me up. I can't believe that I have a hamster named Arnold. And the story of how I got Arnold was even weirder. My dad just knocked on my door and said, "Hey, I got you something," which usually consists of a grocery or something from a thrift store, like a gamer accessory. I remember getting a Wii sensor bar, like the Ultra sensor bar, so I expected something along the lines of that. But he hands me a little box with this Sunfire Dwarf hamster. And I've been hesitant to have hamsters for a long time because I love hamsters, but they only live for 1.5 to 2.5 years. The oldest hamster I had being Skunky, who was featured on the channel, living to 2.5 years. But I realized that I'd rather have the experience with Arnold than none at all, because he's actually pretty significant for a few reasons. For one, he's the only other male pet I have besides Apollo, and you guys all know how I feel about Apollo. And two, it's just like, he's a funny little mascot, and he's the first pet I had the chance to name since my sugar glider, Sugar Baby. Nintendo is rejecting DK in favor of Groose. That's as stupid as the time Jonah Hill tried to eat a plane. Lord, I haven't heard much about Lord since 2013. I know she wrote Loyals.
So Yoshi was doing like a Family Guy cutaway gag kind of thing.
I randomly thought of this morning or afternoon. You think that's bad? Remember the time I sang La Cucaracha with Paul McCarthy? La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha. We are not resorting to that. Trey Parker and Matt Stone actually get mad if you compare South Park to Family Guy. And they've gone on record to say, you know, we don't want Family Guy canceled or off the air, but we hate Family Guy. Actually, you know what? Just give me one moment. I'm gonna go for another bathroom break, and then I'll be right back. Reese, if you don't mind answering any of the questions, I trust your judgment. No mention of the orange.
Yeah. Okay, I really hope the chat doesn't do anything. Okay. So Devin said, not gonna lie, I would love to join you guys in voice, but it's pretty late here, and I don't want to bother my family. Yeah, maybe another time you could possibly do that, but we'll just have to see with the meat and everything. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just seeing some of the chat in here. I'm not going to mention it once. I'm not going to mention the infuriating fruit once. No. I refuse to mention it. You can spam it in the chat all you want, but I'm not going to mention it at all. Nope. There's a rumor that Disney is making a sequel to the Simpsons movie. I actually haven't heard of that. That's interesting. Because I really like the Simpsons movie, so that's pretty cool. I hope they do a Family Guy movie, because I feel like, just like after all these years, I'm kind of surprised that Family Guy didn't get a movie. Because I think there's a lot of potential. are there any Nintendo games you like that everyone else hates? I guess Mario Pinball Land kind of counts as that because a lot of people hate that game, but I actually like it.
Are you talking about Mario Golf Super Rush?
No, Mario Pinball Land.
I like Mario Pinball Land too. You're not the only one. We love Mario Pinball Land, yes we do. Ooh, ooh.
I like how it has a lot of influence from Mario 64.
Me too. It's kind of a weird game in the sense that it's Mario 64 pinball. Speaking of pinball,
they also have a boss from Paper Mario in it.
Yeah, that was interesting, but so did Mario 64 DS. You guys, I see the orange is still there.
You know, they were trying to get me to say it, but I didn't say it.
I trust you, Reese. You have been promoted from $2 a day to $3 a day. Are you honored?
Yes, I am very honored.
You can actually get a bag of Chester's Flamin' Hot Fries now because they changed the price from $2 to $2.29. By the way, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I actually think Chester's fries taste better than hot Cheetos. They're spicier, the texture is different, they taste better. I don't know, Andre gets promoted. Yeah, he's called Captain Crunch now.
Soshi Yoshi said, I only like the Japanese commercial for Pinball Land.
You know what game had a horrible commercial in the US but a great one in Japan?
There's a couple games that are like that, but which one were you thinking of?
Yoshi's Island is a masterpiece of a game. So, for the Japanese audience, they had a commercial completely hand-drawn. What does the US get? Some slob eating spaghetti. Okay, what about you, Demetri? Do you like Nintendo games that everyone else hates? That's a really good question, because there might be a few of them. Yeah, I had the Mac and Cheetos, they were good. Yeah, Yoshi's Island commercial is terrible. I'm trying to think. Which games from Nintendo that everyone seems to hate do I like? If Donkey Kong 3 counts, that one. I really like Donkey Kong 3, despite how different it is.
Actually, didn't you say you liked WarioWare Snapped?
I liked it. I wouldn't go as far to say that I loved it. It's definitely the worst WarioWare game, but it was a $5 DSiWare game, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. Maybe Game & Wario, that game is a little bit divisive. I'm not sure, to be completely honest with you. Mario Kart Tour, that would be the one, yes. Mario Kart Tour is the best Mario Kart ever made, just held back heavily by mobile restrictions. If it was a Switch game, I guarantee you it would be the best Mario Kart ever made. Yeah, the US commercial was pretty cheesy.
So I saw that there was a new, Lonely Goomba video out. I need to watch that later.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I thought I spilled water for a second. I'm just gonna see if my Switch is okay. Yeah, it is. I was just worried that when I took a sip of water, it spilled everywhere. Okay, everything seems good. There we go. Now we can play one more round of Donkey Kong, and I'll let the fans vote. And I'll allow you to vote, Reese. Should we play Donkey Kong 3, or should we play Mario Brothers?
I'll say Mario Brothers.
I haven't seen the US Banjo-Kazooie commercial. I remember the Wii U commercials, though, which were pretty terrible. Also, if you have a Wii U, you're part of the exclusive club. I like you just the way you are. 1 in 13 million. Do you know what that's a reference to?
What?
Mr. Rogers used to say, I like you just the way you are, 1 in a million. And I was telling my friend Riley, and hey Riley, if you're watching this, hello from Demetri, that I didn't know he had a Wii U, and I said, dude, you're part of the club now, 1 in 13 million. It's kind of like a secret society. Alright, whoever has...
It's a great secret society to be a part of, because you get all of these retro games.
Not only that, you experience the best Switch games early. But that could very well change. Here's the thing, though. Why I'm so critical of the Switch is because when the games are great, they nail it out of the park. Like, I love 3D World, but it holds no candle to Odyssey. Luigi's Mansion 3, the best looking game Nintendo's ever made. But it seems like a lot of these games are too far and few between. And people would talk about droughts on the Wii U, but there was always the 3DS. So you would expect for the Switch, they'd have all the resources for this one system. That really hasn't happened. I did not see Luca.
Thing is about, like, I think with the video game industry as a whole, Nintendo definitely has this problem, like, a lot, but basically I feel like a lot of games need more time, and, like, they're just putting too much effort into, like, one or two games, and then the rest of the games just end up just not being at the same quality as other games. But I do feel like they're getting a little better, though, and kind of investing into different teams for resources, not just, like, looking into, like, one or two games at a time, but I feel like they're making a lot more, like, smaller games and, like, higher quality, smaller games, like WarioWare,
yeah, I really like that.
I guess Advanced Wars count, and then I would say Metroid, but I guess Metroid Dread is actually, like, a pretty significant game now, but,
if Nintendo promotes it right, it definitely could be. The problem with Metroid wasn't that it's Metroid, it's that Nintendo released it at the worst possible time sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like this is just gonna be... I feel like for this Metroid, I feel like Dread is basically being released at the perfect time, finally, for a Metroid game. Because, like, so far, it's actually number one for the pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch, which has, like, never happened for a Metroid game on other systems.
That's great news to hear, because the Metroid series is great. I mean, look what happened to Animal Crossing. That was once kind of a niche franchise, and look how huge it became. So they very well could do it for other games. It just really makes me want to see more of this. Like a new F-Zero, a new Wario Land, a new Donkey Kong game. I don't understand why we haven't gotten a new Donkey Kong game. As Uncle Al said, Donkey Kong is one of the most iconic characters in gaming. He definitely deserves a new game. It's been 7 years. It's actually been longer than Mario Kart 8. That's how long it's been. Which is just disgraceful.
Yeah.
As you can see, I love Donkey Kong. It's my second favorite series behind Mario, but they're kind of the same in a way. But yeah, Reese, I'm curious to know what's your favorite original arcade game from Nintendo? Because they released quite a few of them. And for years we were...
I would have to say probably Donkey Kong.
The original?
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, the Wii U is better than the Switch? Yeah, I would say that's pretty unpopular. People got mad at me for saying that, so I made a direct response saying why the Virtual Boy is better than the Switch. I would say Donkey Kong's probably my favorite too, but they released a lot of cool games for the arcades, and I played a majority of them on the actual hardware. The only ones I couldn't find were a Donkey Kong 3 cabinet and, you know, the radar scope cabinet. That's what the game was called. I did see a Popeye. I've seen Mario Brothers countless times. Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. I see them frequently. And also, have you ever been to Disney Quest? When that was a thing?
No.
So Disney Quest was Disney's indoor theme park arcade hybrid sort of thing at Disney Springs, and it was awesome. They had not only attractions that took advantage of VR, like there was a section where you could build your own roller coaster hosted by Bill Nye before he became a disgrace by doing that Netflix reboot. And there were all kinds of cool attractions, and along with that, they had a ton of retro arcade games. The only ones they didn't have were Donkey Kong 3 and Junior Pac-Man, and Pac-Land, but they had almost everything. That is stupid right there. Like, there was no way I was able to dodge that. Do you think the Wii U is better than the Switch? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. I think that the good games on the Switch are better than the ones on the Wii U, but the Switch does have a major problem when it comes to games. They're completely hit or miss. When the games were bad on the Wii U, you knew they were bad. But on the Switch, it's kind of like a landmine. That's why I have Reese be the guinea pig.
Yeah.
I don't know if I asked you, but do you still like Mario Golf Super Rush, or you feel kind of differently towards it now?
Well, the thing is, I actually like it because, I mean, I might be a bit biased because I like golf, but, I feel like, behind all of the, BS in the game, like, I still think it's pretty good. I really like the gameplay, and even though, like, the game lacked content, and I definitely agree that it lacked content, there's really no debating that. I do really like that they added, like, New Donk City, and I do feel like they're going in a more creative direction, like, especially, like, with the battle golf and everything like that.
Yeah, I agree. Now, Anton Retro asked me the question, could he add me to the voice call? Yes, of course, but it just depends on how much time I have for this Donkey Kong thing, because you can't screw around. I can't pause this game. Let me see how I can add you. Alright, where is it? I'm trying to find the phone call. Yeah, add him.
Okay.
I can't add him because if I pause this game, my high score will be reset. But I'm doing decently. I've just done better.
Hey!
Hey.
What's up, Anton Retro? Good to see you here.
You too. Aren't you glad to see me? Yeah.
Alright, get off.
I had that prepared.
Is Annoying Orange like the new Family Guy and Paper Mario?
I would say so, but to a different extent.
I mean, as long as he doesn't crash the screen, then we're fine.
I mean, he pretty much killed every Mario Kart character. I don't think it gets worse than that. What do you think?
Yeah.
And he just left the scene. That's a crime in itself. So not only did Annoying Orange cause one of the worst hit-and-run cases, but when it comes to Mario Kart, all we're left with is Wario and Donkey Kong.
I mean, at least it's Wario and Donkey Kong. We still have Donkey Kong and WarioWare games, so...
I still hate the Orange for what he did, though.
Are there any Annoying Orange games? I probably...
Yes, there are! I don't know if I should be proud to admit this or not, but I did play the Kitchen Carnage game a lot on my iPod Touch. It's pretty fun. Do you have an iPhone or Android? It's on both.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mainly use like iPhones, and majority Apple products.
Yeah, I think Kitchen Carnage is on there still. It's actually pretty fun. But the Annoying Orange will make the stupid puns that you're used to. Only it's actually a game, not a video this time around.
Ah, I see.
I just don't understand why Danbo, with all the talent he has and graduating from a film school, he just wasted everything on one project. I would say if that was the only thing he had going for him, it makes sense, but come on, dude. And the videos are still bringing in respectable views. I'd say if the views are still in the triple thousand, or...
People get so much into, like, that one thing, and it's hard for them to do anything else.
Yeah, as a creator, I understand that. Because I really couldn't figure out what to do after Mario Kart Origins. Yeah, that'd be an alternate reality.
And be successful is quite difficult.
So I have a really random question for the chat. I just wanted to have like a funny question here, but who would win, Peter Griffin or Wario?
You know, I'm not sure, because Peter Griffin is a brawler. He was so mad at a giant chicken for giving him a expired coupon.
I feel like they have similar builds. I don't know. It would be a close match.
The thing is, Wario might appear as fat, but he's actually muscular. Peter Griffin's just fat. Wario tends to eat pretty healthy too, with garlic being part of his diet.
True.
But
he has a shoulder move.
Peter Griffin, on the other hand, is nothing but a raging alcoholic. So I think Wario would win, quite easily.
Definitely.
Also, I guarantee Wario would never try to marry his own son like Peter Griffin did. But fortunately, from what I've heard, they haven't done an episode like that since then. But I can't believe it was still a thing.
I guess they were probably running out of ideas, so they're just like, yeah, guys, this is one of the... This will make a good episode.
Yeah, it'll make a great episode. It's considered one of the worst in the series. That's the meme episode, the one we reference the most.
Speaking of both like WarioWare and Family Guy, so basically, do you know 9-Volt in the original game? His artwork just reminds me of Stewie for some reason.
I did not know that, but hey, we got a high score in Donkey Kong, and I'm getting closer to the 100,000s. That's my highest score yet, and you guys witnessed it. So I'm gonna ask the chat yet again. I think Mario Brothers is gonna be the winner, but should we play Mario Brothers or should we play Donkey Kong 3? Yes, I'm gonna see where I land.
Yeah, but if you look at his artwork in Mega Micro Games, he just like the way he's like his character design reminds me of Stewie a lot.
Like, even in general, the art style of like the original WarioWare is kind of like some of the characters look a bit like off now that you look at them from now like the new designs.
What, the Family Guy characters or WarioWare characters?
The WarioWare characters in the first WarioWare.
Okay, I think we should start wrapping it up. So we're gonna play some Mario Brothers, and then I think at that point we'll end the stream. You know, Nick, you're not required to stay here. If you don't want to stay, it's totally fine. I won't get offended, because I understand people have lives outside of talking about Family Guy and video games.
And comparing WarioWare to Family Guy.
I think I'm just gonna... If I could find a way to hack a WarioWare game to make Peter Griffin the protagonist instead of Wario, I'd do that. Also...
Yeah, like, make all of the characters in WarioWare just Family Guy characters.
I think that'd actually pretty much work very well. You do like a ROM hack for the first
Yeah,
game.
so...
You know...
So, Peter Griffin would be Wario,
Okay, one thing. Calby, dude, if it's detrimental to your sleep schedule in any means, you are more than welcome to just leave the stream and watch the next one, because I understand exactly what it's like having a bad sleep schedule. So, do what you gotta do, man. Thank you for joining us. And, you know, guys, just thank you for watching. As always, we're gonna continue this with a round of Mario Brothers, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I wish you could play it online, but... with the Arcade Archives games, you can't, but you can with the NES ones. But I wanted to, you know, showcase the first true Mario game. So what's interesting about this game is I'm probably going to do a video on this as well. Have you noticed, if you've ever seen, Reese or Anton, have you ever seen an actual Mario Brothers or Donkey Kong Jr. arcade machine in person?
I have not.
well, I've only seen the 2004 version with, Donkey Kong Jr. and Mario Bros.
Yeah, that's at pretty much every Disney hotel. So it's easy to find that. But the artwork is the same. But what's really weird is the inconsistencies with the artwork. Like, obviously, the artwork isn't going to be accurate to the sprites. Because, you know, with the sprites, of course, they're working within technical limitations, and I might be in the minority for saying this, but I think Mario's sprite here is probably the best one from the 8-bit era. Would you say so? Because I think it looks wonderful.
Yeah, I think it has more like colors as well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, my favorite from the 8-bit era is Mario 2, but I also really like this one. This would be a close second.
That's another great one, because I think Mario 2, unless we count the NES version of Mario Brothers, was the first game to give Mario his traditional attire of red and blue, with the red hat, red shirt, blue overalls, which made sense. Because have you ever seen anyone wear red overalls? I think not.
Maybe they did that because it was like a technical limitations of what colors they could display together or something. And that's why they made him that
Ice Mario would like to have a word with you, J-To the P. Moreno. But yeah, I do agree it feels weird, but what I was going to mention is, if you've seen a Mario Brothers cabinet, the artwork is representation or representative of the sprites. You can't say the same for a game like, I don't know, Donkey Kong. Because if you see a Donkey Kong cabinet, the artwork is just completely inconsistent. Like, you will definitely notice just how weird it is. And usually what I'd be able to do there is knock out enemies in one sitting, but I kind of botched that. But I'm pretty good at Mario Brothers. Not to toot my own horn.
I was just looking on the Mario Wiki, and they actually released new renders for WarioWare Get It Together. So maybe at the end of the stream, after you play Mario Brothers, maybe you could put this new artwork of Chibi Jimmy T on the screen.
I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with the stream after this game, but I'll definitely do it the next stream. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
It's definitely like the style of WarioWare Get It Together. But what I played with all the characters, it was actually pretty cool. Well, it was kind of short.
I mean, I like both styles of WarioWare. I just love WarioWare in general. But the main difference between the arcade Mario Brothers and the NES one is that the sprites are different, and the NES one's just much easier. But that really applies to all their arcade games. What's really weird, though, is that...
do you know,
what was that?
I was just gonna say for a second, actually, I'll let you finish with that, then I'll...
No, I could just go on about it.
Okay, so do you know that one character, in WarioWare Gold, Doris 1, from the, Dr. Krygor, cutscene?
I'm not sure which one you're referencing.
It's in WarioWare Gold, the robot that chases you in the micro games.
I think I guess I remember that, but I didn't remember the character's name.
Yeah, but she's returning in WarioWare Get It Together.
Now my question is, where's Penny?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
that she's maybe like an unlockable character. I have a feeling that there's probably a few like secret characters in the game.
Yeah, and since I'm not on Twitter anymore, I don't have to worry about spoilers.
Yeah, you go on there and immediately you're just bombarded with like a bunch of like spoilers for like the final bosses of the games.
Yeah, it's stupid. That's on YouTube too. And anyone who does that, screw you. You're an idiot.
I just find it really weird that they're, like, I mean, like, it kind of makes sense, but the characters from WarioWare Gold, like 13 Amp, Lulu, and the one I mentioned earlier is returning, but Penny isn't returning. But I kind of find that weird, unless it's going to be like a unlockable character at the end of the game or something.
I'm just going to restart the round, because I can prove that I can do better than this. But don't worry. We won't be here for too long. Cast a sleeping spell onto... Takes a lot to get me to go to sleep.
Yeah, same. I take a while to get to sleep sometimes too. So.
Oh, that's part of being a gamer and or a YouTuber. But Anton, I just wanted to let you know I'm working on the script. I want to make sure it's as nice as possible. I do have college right now, so I do have some assignments, but I'll definitely try to get the video to you as soon as possible.
Alright.
And I'm gonna edit the audio for you too to make it easier.
Okay, thanks.
But I have an
Yeah,
extensive...
I'm working on another video as well in the meantime, so you can take your time.
Well, I have a video coming up soon, but I wanted to ask you this. Is it okay if I go into a little bit of detail on what the video's about, or do you just want it to be a surprise? Because I understand both ways. I'm gonna restart again.
Be a bit of a surprise, you know?
Okay. Well, I will just say one thing. I have extensive knowledge on one of the games that we're talking about.
Okay.
I'll tell you a little more about it after the stream.
Alright. Sure. Yeah, but actually, another Wario game I've been playing recently is Wario World. It's very strange.
You know,
But
it's so
cool.
weird that even Wario was able to make it into 3D, but they haven't done it for Kirby or Yoshi yet.
Yeah.
Yoshi would be perfect in 3D. Kirby, I could kind of understand how it may
Yeah,
be a little bit difficult.
And with Yoshi, like, we already saw it in, like, Super Mario Odyssey. Like, with the Yoshi capture, it works really well. And then obviously the games where you get the, use Yoshi, like Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah, even Super Mario 64 DS has Yoshi playable in 3D. Obviously not exactly to the extent of, like,
Yeah.
a Yoshi game, but still with some of the mechanics.
Yeah, with the classic Nintendo games, except for Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong 3, they actually use renditions of classical music. You want to hear an even weirder thing? When Hudson was given the license to make versions of Mario Brothers and port NES games to Japanese computers, one of the songs they used for one of their games is Dixieland. Can you believe that?
Oh, for the Super Mario Bros. Special, right? Is that
Yeah. It was either Punch Ball or Super Mario Brothers Special. Not Super Mario Brothers Special. There was actually Mario Brothers Special, and then there was Super Mario Brothers Special.
Oh yeah, right.
Punch Ball Mario's is different though. There was also
It's like a different game or
Yeah.
something. The original.
it was essentially a pseudo sequel. They also had one for Donkey Kong 3 called Donkey Kong 3: The Second Attack. Yeah,
the
classic
game
music's
has
great.
A bunch of those like weird games as well. With Donkey Kong and Mario, there's a bunch of like really strange ones.
I mean, Hudson Soft's a pretty great developer.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
I just wish that they never went bankrupt. Same for Alpha Dream, of course.
Yeah, I really wonder what Nintendo's plan is to do with the Mario and Luigi series. Now that it's kind of, who knows where it is. Like, it's in limbo right now, I guess.
Yeah, and with Paper Mario not being an RPG, that also is questionable. But, yeah, Reese, I had to mention it. It is relevant to the conversation.
Yeah.
I'd hate to see you shopping for school supplies more than anything in the world.
Yeah.
Demeech hates Greek music. Is this does not give a crap? Because if you said that, I'm gonna kick your butt. No, literally, I will kick your butt for saying that. Imagine if Super Mario... Actually, you know what they did? They made a 35th anniversary hack, a Super Mario Brothers special, that retains, I believe, the power-ups and the new enemies. The new enemies being from the arcade games, of course. But, yeah, when you were telling me you played this on the Donkey Kong Jr. Mario Brothers cabinet, I found that very interesting, because every time I go to a Disney hotel, I'll play that game. And what's even weirder...
You know, and the thing is, it was actually at a restaurant that it was at, that it had it. It was like a local restaurant.
I always see those Miss Pac-Man Galaga Class of 1981 cabinets, but it's very rare to come across those Donkey Kong Jr. Mario Brothers things.
Yeah, I remember playing this, like, the one arcade. I don't even think it was, like, official one time I played some random arcade. It had a bunch of, like, it had Pac-Man in there or something. But one day it'd be cool to try, like, the proper Donkey Kong or Pac-Man arcade cabinets.
I've played them. The original Pac-Man arcade cabinet is like very weird in North America. If you see the artwork, Pac-Man looks extremely high, and his eyes are red.
Yeah, the eyes are weird for what they were trying to do.
But when I was mentioning the inconsistencies of old Mario artwork, you might think that Mario really hasn't evolved that much in design, but as it turns out, he kind of did. Like, for example, as we've seen in Donkey Kong, Mario has red overalls and a blue shirt, and a red hat. But when you look at the artwork, he's wearing a plaid shirt, he's wearing, I think, the red overalls and red hat, but it's still very weird. And in Donkey Kong Jr. on the side art, Mario is wearing his traditional clothes, at the time being the red hat and overalls and blue shirt. But if you look at the marquee and the bezel, he's wearing a yellow shirt, which he never does in the game. That I found very weird.
Yeah. Especially,
But
like with the like Atari ports and stuff, some of the which is Mario Bros. Some of the artwork is very strange.
I have Mario Brothers on the Atari 2600. The artwork's actually really good. But, I mean, you kind of had to make the artwork good for those kind of games, because you really couldn't advertise them using the sprites.
Yeah, especially at the time, they didn't really, the artwork that they did for some of those games was just kind of, like, it didn't obviously, it didn't, like, the overall product, it didn't really match that. It wasn't until, like, those kind of black box games with, like, they went with more, like, 8-bit kind of style, like the more pixelated box art, which I actually really like.
I'm not sure why they did that, because there is artwork for most popular NES games that looks stunning, but maybe they did it just to let consumers know exactly what they were getting, because the problem wasn't just the overabundance of game consoles, it was also, you know, poor quality games. And back at the time, in the United States, you could return games because they were seen as toys and it was a fairly new medium. But I believe in the 90s you couldn't return video games anymore. That is, unless you're returning it to get another copy of the same game. But if you don't like a game, you can't return it, but can always sell it, of course.
Yeah, especially like with Nintendo games, they always kind of retain their value, so you can pretty much most of the time get a decent amount of profit back.
Oh, especially with the Pokemon games. I don't know what's been going on, but they have skyrocketed in price.
Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense because they sold really well.
Oh, it
They're
makes
still
sense.
pretty expensive.
It's a
Like,
supply
there are
and
some
demand.
games that like even are like not all rare games are expensive and not all expensive games are rare. So like some games that sold like very few copies are pretty cheap, and then you got these games that like Pokemon that sold in the tens and it's the millions, and the fact that those games are going for like $200 now complete in box is pretty ridiculous.
You want to know what's crazy, Mr. Anton? I was able to get Waterworld on the Virtual Boy for the same price of what Pokemon Emerald is going for now.
Wow.
Pretty crazy, don't you think?
Everything last time. The label was quite an interesting.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, the,
Oh, yeah.
label.
Yeah, the label
the
for that
did
game,
look the
man.
best.
I think it's... I know, it's kind of, I know that I probably, well, I know that I talk about this too much, but, I think it's interesting that the Sidestepper is actually in, Paper Mario the Origami King.
Any
I think
reference
that's
to
the-
Mario Brothers, I'm totally okay with. 8-bit is cool. It's just if they keep on promoting the same game being Super Mario Brothers over and over again, it just loses meaning. Like, you remember in Super Mario Maker 2 how exciting it was to get the Super Ball flower?
Yeah.
And how
Yeah.
cool that was? I don't understand why Nintendo really doesn't care about the Mario Land games despite them selling very well.
surprised they didn't do a Super Mario Land 2 style. That's the one I was kind of predicting for the game. Since it has a lot of aspects similar to Super Mario World, so they'd be able to use like the same kind of like the same concepts introduced in Mario Maker at the time. Kind of weird.
I thought they would go for Mario 2. And unfortunately, we lost. So let's see, did I get a high score?
It just seems a bit too, like, simple. That, like, they'd have to do a lot of work to change the overall, like, style of the game that I feel like it wouldn't be as faithful, whereas Super Mario Land 2 has a bit more wiggle room, where they can actually put a lot more detailed sprites and stuff like that.
Yeah, Mario Land was a very weird game to say the least, because although it was the first truly handheld Mario, or regular Mario game, unless you want to count something like the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. Games, or Super Mario games, it definitely was, like, very different, especially with the locations and sprites. Dude sounds like Andre from Game Explain. That's not the first time we heard it. But I'm going to answer a few more questions.
Sounds really weird on
I was gonna say
Discord.
as well, and it sounds the same, so...
Does it sound any better now?
Not really. Maybe was something accidentally unplugged or something?
No, it's not. I just exited out of the game.
Weird.
But it doesn't look like we're getting many questions anyway. But thank you for joining the stream. Thank you, Reese, for being a part of it. Thank you, Anton, as well, and T&D, even though he's currently not here. But anyways, guys, as always, keep calm and da-da on.